Well, to bring us more update, our correspondent Jude Olaniro joins us now. Thank you very much, Jude, for joining us. Now, what's the latest? Have voting started in the polling unit where you are?
It started around 8 o'clock, thereabouts. What we discovered is that some of the voters even got there as early as 6 a.m. this morning, waiting for the INEC ad hoc staff as well as their staff to be on ground. And immediately the INEC officials got to their various points after setting up the accreditation. You know that the process is a bit different from what we used to have in the past. We have the BVAS now, which is the bimodal verification accreditation system. What this actually do is that after checking your name on the list and you've seen your name and you have your voter's card, all you need to do is to go queue up. If after queuing up, just like you're seeing behind me now, the next thing is to wait for your turn. As soon as you get to where the staff of the INEC at the voting point, you show them your your voter's card. They type a particular number into the by BVAS. Your document comes out. Your particulars comes out, and that means that if you have been verified, you can go ahead. They will give you the what's it called now? The slip for you to vote. So when you carried your civic responsibility, voting has completed. From there, you can go home or observe. But I can see that the security guys are well organized too. They are civil. Everywhere is going on. No disturbance so far. And even if you observe through the video, there you can see that there is a camaraderie going on between all the voters. So as far as I'm concerned, the process is peaceful so far.
Now, Judy, have you been able to talk to some of the voters, and what did they say about the process so far?
Well, the voters are enthusiastic. They are eager to cast their votes, and the turnout is impressive. You would have expected, like in the time past, where there is complaints of voter apathy, but this time around, from the polling units we have visited so far, the turnout has been impressive, I must say. And of course, if you look at, check out some of the reports that we've sent out so far, you could observe that the numbers keep increasing. Of course, for example, this particular venue has about four voting units. Polling units rather. So it's filled with, there is none of this polling units that is not filled with voters. So, and other pictures and feedback that we are getting from other polling units are also very impressive. In fact, there is a particular picture that I got of one of the major candidates in this election who has voted, by the way, from the turnout at his polling unit too. It's very impressive. And that is what I can say for now.
Well, indeed, TV360 correspondent Jude Olaniro, thank you very much for joining us.
Shade, before you go, Shade.
I'm listening, go ahead.
I have someone who is also observing, a senior journalist who is also observing the election with me. And I would like to bring him on to talk to us about his own observation so that we can... his name is Emmanuel Oladesu. Of course, a senior journalist who is also versed in reporting politics. And I just want to ask him some few questions. You've been around, sir, and your observation so far, if I may ask you.
The turnout has been so huge. In Osogbo here, which is a vast town, it's a big city. There is a festival of choice going around. It appears people have decided to be in one accord and to ensure free and fair election. The turnout has been fantastic. From 6 a.m., people have been coming out in different polling booths to do accreditation, and they are calm. The polling agents, the electoral officers, the security agents, they reported early for work. So far, there's no controversy, there's no disruption, there's no disturbance. For now, there's calm.
I remember that the observation by some of the civil society organizations before today was that there were complaints about, especially during the build-up campaign to this particular day, there were reservations about whether the election will be marred by security crises here and there. But that is a different situation from so far.
So far, where I monitored and I visited a lot of polling booths today, there is peace. There's no disturbance. I saw EFCC men around. Maybe they want to check vote buying.
Okay.
But I don't know whether the number can go around because we have 30 local governments in Osun State. But so far, all is calm.
Okay, thank you very much. Shade, that's Emmanuel Ola Desu. Of course, you've heard from him, his observation so far, and we will still stop by at some point also.
Now, Jude, before I let you go, I must ask, have you been able to observe any vote buying so far? Because this is definitely one of the biggest concerns civic society organizations have had, INEC have had. So have you observed any form of vote buying so far in the polling units where you are?
Yeah, this unit, we have not seen anything of such. We are also trying to observe and maybe to be, of course, to work covertly to see if anything of such is happening. But so far, we have not seen any. But be rest assured that if any of this happened, we will let you know.
Well, Tv360 correspondent Jude Olaniro, thank you very much for your contribution. We'll get back to you in a subsequent bulletins for more updates.